Okay, hang on. Hang on. Okay. Why this happens every time. YouTube, what's up with your live stream? Or is it me? Is it me? Okay. Let's just take a second for people to figure out that the other live stream is lame and this is actually where the party's at. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh, you like my shirt, my lumberjack shirt? It's that time of year. Got the flannel going. No more tank tops for DT. That was a summer thing. You're not going to see any more tank tops. Sorry, no more tattoos showing. All flannels the rest of the year. Okay. Well, people are still on my old live stream. Let's just delete that. I don't know why I have such bad luck with live streams on the first try. Whatever. You guys always figure it out, though. You guys are smart. Yes, okay. Now, what? My lumberjack, yeah, okay. Some of you guys don't understand about the lion picture being gone. Some of you guys are a little bit behind, but that's fine. My lion picture is out in the stairwell now. That's fine. Yes, tell me where you guys are from, what time it is, all that good stuff. Let's get started. Some of you guys are appreciating my vacuum game. I have a pretty strong vacuum game. I stay on it. Bay Area, what? I was born there. Love the Bay Area. It's 1 a.m. in Germany. Wow, it's 8 a.m. in the Philippines. Philippines, my people. Ah, yeah, Sweden. Okay, California, we're in the same time zone. That's good. Brazil. I'm loving Brazil more and more. I just watched, what was it, episode 5 of Break the Silence the other day, and man, Brazilians know how to party, man. You guys rock the house. I don't know how you guys do it, but Brazilians, y'all rock the house. I definitely need to go to a concert in Brazil. Clearly, you guys know how to bring the noise, you know what I mean? Switzerland, 1 a.m. I got y'all up. It's a Friday night. It's all good. I didn't want to do my live stream tomorrow because it's Halloween. You know, I wanted to make sure you guys had time for trick-or-treating. But this seems like a good a time as any. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering about the title of this video. I'm going to get to that. Let's have a few minutes to let people stroll on in. Yeah, some of you are freaking out about the title. What do you mean is BTS too good? What does that mean? So I'm going to get to that in just a minute. "9 a.m. in Korea. Ah, the BTS motherland. Good to know. Malaysia, Costa Rica. Yes, Colombia. I love you guys too. Yeah. BTS fans all over the world. When you talk about a global super group, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. You guys are from everywhere. Army is pretty, they roll deep. Yeah. Army rolls deep. Yeah. And this kind of brings me to the title of this video is BTS Too Good. I actually have points here. I actually wrote down. Are we back? Ah. Let me know if we're back. Are we back? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, like I was saying, so I have these, thank you guys. We're good. I have these points that I was thinking about, and this kind of came about as I've been listening to more K-pop groups. I'm kind of following more on Twitter, seeing kind of what's happening in the world, in the K-pop industry, with BTS in particular. Let's start here. Did you guys hear about the Jason Derulo controversy? Did you guys hear about that? Some of you may or may not have. Okay, some of you guys have. Yes, you guys heard about the Jason Derulo thing, and it kind of got me thinking. That's kind of how this whole thing got brought up. Great, awesome. We all know what we're talking about. And for those of you who don't know what the Jason Derulo controversy was, see, some of you guys don't know. So Jason Derulo was on TikTok or something, Instagram or something, Twitter, and he posted like some party that he was throwing for himself. Awesome. And because this song that he did with BTS got #1, and he basically was dapping himself pretty hardcore. Didn't even mention BTS. And Army hit him hard with it. Oh man, they hit him so hard that he had to actually go back on Twitter or whatever and then express his appreciation for BTS, only under pressure. So, yes, you guys have opinions on it, yes. And I saw that, and I was kind of bothered by it. I was bothered by it. And I started thinking, has BTS gotten too good? And what I mean by that is, usually I call it the Michael Jordan syndrome. Lila Delgado, what's up? From Mexico. My first super chat of the night. Appreciate that. What you got to say, honey? Okay, hi from Mexico. DT, I was already watching your reactions from Patreon. You're my favorite reactor. Thanks. Lilia Delgado. Okay, I got it. Thank you for the super chat, darling. I really appreciate it. Okay. Where was I? Yeah, so the Michael Jordan syndrome. Usually at a point where there's a point in your career that you get too good for everyone's liking sometimes. Not everyone, but where you get a lot of haters. People don't appreciate your work and your greatness as much as they did before. And they start to take you for granted a little bit. And I was thinking, has BTS gotten there? Have they gotten so good that people are not appreciating what they're doing as they did in the past? And are people taking advantage of them? You know what I'm saying? They are the global cash cow. Everything they touch turns to gold. They are probably the hardest working group I've ever seen. No one works harder than BTS. The amount of content they put out, how much they do for Army, they put in a lot of work, and they do it a lot just for the love of the music, which is rare. And so I'm starting to see people, and I'm seeing a lot of copycats. I'm seeing a lot of copycats, as I'm starting to listen to more, not just K-pop groups, but groups, internationally. Everyone is copying their style, their fashion. They're starting to copy everything BTS does, people are doing. In fact, I've already heard a couple of Dynamite clones, songs that sound an awful lot like Dynamite. And I'm just like, okay, people are clearly, BTS is the front runner. They're the standard bearer, and people are always chasing BTS, right? And I'm wondering, is that good for the music industry? Has BTS gotten to a level where people are just copying them and they're flooding the market with kind of sound-alike type of stuff? We got another super chat here. I'm going deep on this live stream, people. We're talking about stuff. We're getting into it. So prepare. Hannah PK, what's up, girl? I mean, not surprising. Josh 685 had to get lawyers involved to get the credit for the original song Jason used. Okay, see? Thank you for the super chat, darling. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So I started to think about it more and more, and it got me to my points that I'm about to go over. Thank you guys. Appreciate all the love. Yeah, Army destroyed Jason. It was kind of funny seeing Jason Derulo like realize he messed up, and and he's a cocky dude. So for him to actually go back on Twitter and basically kind of, you know, do what he has to do was kind of cute. That was kind of funny. Okay, Stephanie Blake. Hi from Michigan. What's up? Love watching you. Yes, love BTS. How you love Jimin? Jimin who? I'm just kidding. BTS surpassing the Beatles. BTS is big. Absolutely. Thank you, Stephanie, for the super chat. Love the comment, and I love I love that you love that I love Jimin. Okay. Okay. Kayla Atkinson. What's up, darling? What you got to say? All the members, on top of being so talented, are amazing, genuine people, and it kills me to see people treat them like that. Yeah. And that's kind of what my thought was when I saw, and it's not just, I don't want to pick on Jason Derulo. I mean, I might have fans of Jason Derulo on this chat. You know, I'm not getting on the guy so much. I'm just saying, we got another super chat from the Philippines, my motherland. How you guys doing? I downloaded Patreon just to watch your reaction. Also there, thank you so much. You're awesome. I'm gonna be starting In the Soup episode 1 tomorrow on Patreon. Hope to see you guys there. Okay, so I wrote down a couple things here. I don't even know what order I should do this, but okay, question number 1. How do you feel about other artists kind of copying them? They're copying, and I don't know who started the whole Renaissance Shakespearean look. I don't know who started that in K-pop, because I know BTS did that with Blood, Sweat, and Tears and stuff. And I see a lot of K-pop groups doing the Shakespearean thing. I don't know who started that, but maybe you guys can tell me, who started that? Who started the kind of Renaissance look that I see a lot going on? Anyone? I don't want to say BTS started that, because I'm sure they were inspired probably by someone else. Or did they start it? I don't know. But you guys know a lot more than I do. Anyone know kind of who? Okay, then I'm just going to go ahead and say that BTS started the Shakespeare Renaissance look until someone says otherwise. Okay, well there you go. So a lot of people are copying that style. It's a beautiful style, no doubt. But BTS kind of started that. Now I'm seeing a lot of people doing the disco, the vintage thing that BTS did with Dynamite. I'm seeing a lot of that happening now. Kayla Atkinson, they were inspired by a book and made it their own. Awesome. See, that sounds like a BTS thing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the truth. But they also could have gotten inspiration by another K-pop group that I don't know about, or that we don't know about, or some of you probably know, but okay. And I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna name names who I see copying BTS, but I see it. And you know what kind of reactor I am. I say exactly what I'm thinking, which gets me in trouble. And so I don't want to name names. Mavid B, what's up, sweetheart? Let's see. Love you, DT. Please give love to our boy Max and his song with Sugar Blueberry Eyes. I've seen that. The new uncle of Max's baby daughter. Love Jimin. Yes, I've seen the Blueberry Eyes thing. Haven't you guys? Did you guys not see my Instagram? I did the Blueberry Eyes song over my youngest daughter's picture because she has blueberry eyes. You guys didn't see that? Go on my Instagram. You'll see a lot of stuff. dt.parker is what it's at. But thank you for the super chat, darling. You guys really want me to name names? Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna name names. You guys know the songs that are very BTS-ish. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm wondering if that's going to not diminish what BTS is bringing right now, but it's definitely frustrating when, you know, BTS comes out with a really fresh and new thing, or they're bringing back some kind of retro thing. It seems like everybody follows suit, and then suddenly the market is flooded with this type of content that BTS kind of made really, really hot. Like, what do you guys think about that? Yeah, so I'm not gonna name names. Okay. Exactly. It's yeah, some of you guys are saying what I believe also. Shiny. Okay, yeah. I'm sure I haven't seen any of their stuff before BTS as far as that fashion trend. You guys are funny. So that was my first concern, number one, is that other artists are following the leader and flooding the market, or are going to flood the market with BTS's type of stuff, and then it's going to dilute the awesomeness that they're doing. And then people here in the West are going to shove it aside as, oh, all that stuff sounds alike. Not that they should be caring what Western people are thinking, but you know. Berlin Joseph, thank you for the super chat. They can copy, but they'll never be BTS. That's true. That's true. I'm sure a lot of people copy Nike shoes, and they can't ever be Nike or whatever shoe you're into, whatever. You know what? You see my point. You know. And that brings me to a few more points that I wrote down. How do you think BTS has affected the K-pop landscape? That's kind of going on that question of artists copying them. Do you think BTS has raised the game of other groups in K-pop? Are they? Because I've seen a lot of talent come up, and I've been pretty impressed with what I've seen in the K-pop industry. A lot of people are stepping up their game because BTS's bar is so high. So do you think people copying BTS, they've definitely raised the bar, and you know, a rising tide lifts all boats, right? As they say. Is that happening? What do you guys think about that? Am I showing too much chest here? Okay, hang on. I'm showing way too much chest. Can't be having that. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, going a little too fast. Hang on. I'm trying to catch all your comments. It's hard to read every comment, but okay. Okay. So overall, you think? Okay, I'm seeing different opinions here. Some of you guys think it's good for the music, for the K-pop industry. Some of you think it's bad for the K-pop industry with the copycats and stuff. Okay. Interesting. See, this is why I like talking to you guys, because you guys are a lot smarter than me and knowledgeable than me about some of this stuff. And it's good to kind of get your thoughts on the whole thing. Grammys, yeah. Grammys is a hot topic again. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into some other points that I was thinking about. How do you feel about Western artists collaborating with them, especially after the Jason Derulo thing? In fact, I was saying this before I saw that Jason Derulo thing, is that people are starting to collaborate with hot K-pop artists. BTS, Blackpink's another one. And I said back then that Blackpink, BTS, they're doing Western artists a favor, not the other way around. In my opinion, some people might disagree with that, and you know, but I feel like people are using BTS and Blackpink and others to boost their platform. And as we've seen, and I hate to say this again, some people aren't appreciating what BTS does or what Blackpink does or whatever. I don't think they're getting the respect factor from Western artists. It's almost like Western artists are just using them. Not all are doing that, but you know what I mean? It just rubbed me the wrong way. Yeah, Halsey doesn't count. I know Halsey's the real deal. I like what she does. She seems like a legit. She has a legit relationship with BTS. No doubt about it. But and maybe the collaborations they've done thus far, maybe they only collaborate with people that they do have strong ties and strong relationships with. And maybe they're really good about kind of vetting the person before they collaborate. Maybe they do that. I don't know. Rebecca, thanks for the super chat, darling. What you got to say? I don't even consider BTS as K-pop anymore. I agree with you. I agree with you. They created their own genre, and I'm so happy to be a part of this fandom. So many loving people. Comment. Thank you, Rebecca, for the super chat. Okay. I agree with that. I don't consider BTS as K-pop. It's not what I hear. I've heard K-pop groups and I've heard K-pop sounds and music, and I don't consider them K-pop, and it almost diminishes them in a way to even put them in that category, because their music is so rich and just it's they don't sound like anything I've ever heard, and to put them in a category, I think is diminishing them in a way. Lilia Delgado, thank you for the super chat, honey. K-pop is devouring the Western music market. It's true. Right. It's good stuff. Authenticity can't be copied. I like that line. I like that. So you guys are in favor of collaborations with Western artists? I'm not. So far, I am not. Even with some of the Western artists that I like, I don't necessarily like when BTS collaborates, because I feel like they're holding back. Every time I see a collaboration, it feels like the K-pop group is holding back to kind of allow the Western artist to shine. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. So like Blackpink, I felt did that a little bit with their collab, with a few of their collabs. No offense to any Lady Gaga fans, Selena Gomez fans. I love they're great artists, but I'm just talking about Blackpink. It always feels like they're holding back something, and just like with BTS, not all their collabs, but some of their collabs feel like they're holding back and allowing the Western artists to shine. And there's something about that just irritates me. I would rather, and it all depends on who they're collaborating with, but I would say I like BTS just being on their own, because then you don't have to worry about that. They're giving it their all. They're not holding back for anyone, and they're just doing them. You know what I'm saying? Annie K, thanks for the super chat. Trying to copy BTS is like trying to copy a star when all you see is its shadow. The fact that others are copying them, though, is great. It increases the standard of music in K-pop and the world. See? Okay, then. So there's that side of it where people are following the leader. People are chasing BTS, and that's raising everyone's game. So there's that element too. You could look at it that way. Thank you for the super chat. Very good point. Bree, what's up, girl? Some artists are only clout chasing, like, oh boy, she's naming names, Charlie Puth and Jason. But then you have the genuine people like Max, who named Yoongi. Yeah, I really liked Max's thing right there. That was a very, very cute thing that they did. The video was very clever, and yeah, he did that. That did seem like a very, very genuine relationship that he has with Yoongi and BTS. So I like, so see, some collaborations work as long as you choose you choose wisely though. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Tanya Kohler, what's up? The verses the Western artists do usually have nothing to do with the rest of the song. Great observation, Tanya. Very good. And thanks for the super chat. So yeah, and that is why the title of this live stream is BTS Too Good. I'm starting to see some of these things happen, and I'm just like, I'm starting to see the signs that that I've seen in the past with other artists in different decades. Regine Osei. Nope, they shine without collaborating with anybody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Mavid B, thanks for the super chat. I caught you. Julie's here. I thought you had to work, Julie. Are you on your lunch break? What are you doing? Julie, my moderator's here. She's from Wisconsin. She's supposed to be working, but she's somehow on my live stream. Oh, she left early to be here. Naughty, naughty girl. But it's awesome. Thank you. Let's see. Rebecca, what do you got to say? They need to vet who they collab with better so they don't get caught by clout chasers. Haven't loved the collabs, but Jason's collab with NCT was good. I haven't seen that one. Interesting. Yeah, we don't want to be too hard on Jason. Maybe he just was just caught up in he just forgot. Maybe. Thank you for the super chat, Rebecca. Appreciate it. Okay. Oh, hey everyone. Lola Parker. That's my mom. She just gave me a super chat. What does Lola Parker have to say? Jimin is exquisite in Black Swan solo behind the scenes. My mom is a Jimin stan, in case some of you guys didn't know. A dazzling blend of ballet, jazz, and capoeira, Afro-Brazilian martial art. It was breathtaking. Yeah, see, my mom is a Jimin stan too. Thanks, Mom. Everybody say hi to my mom, Lola Parker. Thanks, Mom. But yeah, my mom watches all my reactions, and she's been watching my reactions for a while, and I guess it's not surprising that she is also a Jimin bias, because I'm a Jimin bias, and I'm sure my bias is now affecting her bias and all that. So my mom loves Jimin. Thanks, Mom, for the super chat too. Okay, my mom has her own video too, where she does the comedy thing with Jo Koy. My mom is so proud of her video. So if you guys haven't seen my mom's video, she reads every comment. Anyway. Kayla Atkinson. Even if they do copy BTS, people always seek out the originals sooner or later. Also, Max sent Yoongi ultrasound pics, and Yoongi was so excited. Oh, see? I like this Max dude. I love that song too. Yeah, Max seems legit. He's a good guy. Okay, let's see. Some of you guys are just getting here. Yeah, we're talking about this whole "is BTS gotten too good" thing, and I've brought up a few points, and I'm continuing with my points. Okay. Here's another question, and I hope you guys don't get too sensitive or triggered by any of these, but I'm going there. When do you think they will be satisfied? I watched the Break the Silence show, and they always get very deep about where they're going, what their goals are, and how it feels like they're still climbing the mountain. Are they still climbing the mountain, or are they there? When do you think they'll be satisfied? And I think this upcoming album, B. Oh, hang on a second. Let me get back. Oh, A Mess just super chatted me. What do you got to say? It's funny when BTS collab with a Western artist. That artist usually will get first, number one, because of ARMY had been buying and streaming for BTS. That's true. That's what I'm saying. ARMY, they're a legit ARMY. They are way strong and they roll deep. So yeah, people better appreciate when their song or whatever does number one, because hey man, it ain't all you, bro. You better thank BTS. You better put a card in the mail right now. A big thank you card. Thanks for the super chat though. What was I saying? Yeah, so as you guys probably know, you guys should be around that age, Michael Jackson's Thriller was like the peak of Michael Jackson's greatness. In fact, after Thriller, Michael Jackson kept trying to outdo Thriller. That was his big goal. That was his big motivation, where he kind of peaked at Thriller. And this is just kind of how I see things. History tends to repeat itself. I think BTS is coming into its prime right now. I think BTS is peaking. I think they're artistically, creatively, and they're still young enough to do all this. I think they're peaking. And then the question is, how long do they stay there? But I think this upcoming album, B, I think is going to be their Thriller album. I think it's going to be the best album they've ever done. And I think the stars are kind of aligning that way, where they've had a lot of time because they haven't got a chance to tour. They've had nothing but time to put into this album. So I think when they drop this new album, it's just going to be a masterpiece. And it's going to be the standard that even BTS holds for many, many years to come. And so I'm thinking this upcoming album is going to be their Thriller. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I'm telling you. I think they've been just building and building and building, and this upcoming album is going to be the best album they've ever done. And I almost wonder. I haven't heard it yet. It's just my prediction. I'm really good at predicting. I'm just wondering if this is going to be the album that just blows everything out of the water. They're going to get their Grammys. They're going to get all of the accolades. This is the peak of BTS's stellar career. This is the climax. I'm just speculating, but it's built. I'm really into drama and film and theater and story arcs. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. This seems like the climax of the movie, if you know what I'm saying. Am I upsetting some of you? Hannah PK, what you got to say? It feels like they're satisfied to the extent that they need to be to remain happy, but are too hardworking and dedicated to ever stop climbing. That's true. That is true. But like I said with Michael Jackson was always trying to outdo Thriller, and he never did. Thriller was that was just amazing. Perfect timing, the stars aligned for that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I will say this though. No matter if you believe that or not, no matter if you think that BTS is starting to peak, and enjoy it, people. You have the opportunity to be here in right now and see the best group of all time hit their peak. You should appreciate that. Don't take them for granted. Appreciate them while they're at their greatness, because everything comes to an end. Every great anything comes to an end. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys don't want to think like that, and I understand, but I'm saying appreciate this moment because it's special. Like, I wasn't around during a lot of these legendary artists' heyday. You know, I hear about it. I watch YouTube videos about the old days and what they were doing back then, but I wasn't there while things were happening. And I feel very lucky and fortunate to be a BTS fan like I am, and to while they're at the top of their game. I think they're going to be legendary. Adam C. Love from Liverpool, England. Hey, I love their tributes to MJ, especially in their dance and lyrics and Dynamite and past music. Absolutely. BTS is really good at paying homage to the greats. I really appreciate the fact that they really do their homework. They're very smart, well-educated young men, and they always pay homage to the people before them. And so there's no doubt about that. I love that they do that. They pay homage to Western artists and Korean artists, and they pay homage to everybody. Tylee Pippin, thanks for the super chat. Shelly Kolhoff, I think it's actually going to be the start because the younger members are just getting started on learning. Good point. Very good point, Shelly. Example, JK said he learned a lot filming the video and will do better next time. I see what you're saying, Shelly, and thank you for the super chat. But it's kind of like a sports athlete. I don't know, whatever sport you follow, soccer, basketball, whatever, an athlete, when they first start out, they're kind of finding themselves, they develop their skills, they learn, and then they peak right around 27, 28, 29, however. And then as their mind gets sharper, their bodies start breaking down. And I'm saying because BTS performs so hard, you've seen the behind the scenes and of their concerts and stuff. You've seen Jimin almost pass out. You've seen JK almost pass out. You've seen the guys just give everything physically. That is not an old man's game, what they do. That is a young man's game. And so their minds might develop and they might learn to be better musicians and learn more about producing and stuff like that. But their bodies can't keep that up. So that's why I say from that standpoint, they're peaking because they're peaking where their bodies are still young enough to perform like we're used to, and their minds are starting to catch up also. But as their minds continue to develop, their bodies are going to go down. That's just the way life is. And so the performances that you guys have seen, I think, yeah, we have a few more years left of them being able to perform physically like that, but they can't keep that up. No way. But that doesn't mean their music won't continue to ascend. But their concert performances that we're used to, yeah, they can't keep that up forever. All right, where are my mods at? Julie, where you at? We have disruption in the chat here. Okay. Kayla Atkinson. I love you, Kayla. You're awesome. The thing about BTS is you always think this has to be their peak, but then they keep climbing. That's what BTS does. I see what you're saying, Kayla. And if anyone can do that, it's BTS. But just like with any athlete who continues to amaze and impress, like a LeBron James, you know they can't keep it up. But appreciate it. Appreciate the greatness. Appreciate the here and now. Be present because... I don't like to think that way, but yeah, BTS is going to be legendary. They're going to be a mythical type of legendary figure for decades to come. And I think the standard they've set is going to be so high. They're going to be talking about them and their albums in the same pantheon as Michael Jackson's Thriller for decades to come. And the Beatles album, they're going to be talking about them for decades. Julie's watching my live stream and driving. What's the matter with you, Julie? Sabrina. They are already legendary. They are pretty much Korea's national treasure. True. Their birthdays are celebrated in Korea like holiday. Yeah, in Korea, I'm sure they're just gods. But I'm talking about all over the world, particularly in the West, because the West. The West is the West, people. That's for some reason that's the standard, and I think people in the United States will start to see them that way as well. Most of them are getting there, but it won't be long until even in the United States, people will view BTS as easily one of the greatest groups of all time, and the bar that they've set will be so high. I don't see anyone coming close to that. I'm sorry, Julie, you're listening. You're not watching. My bad. Well, take care of yourself, honey. Yeah, I think BTS will start to do a lot more singing and doing a lot more musical stuff. But the dancing is going to start to get a little bit more. They have to dial it back a little. They can't do that. I mean, look at Jimin. Jimin's only 25 years old, and his body's breaking down a little bit because you can't maintain that RPM forever. You just can't do it. So I hope I get to see BTS at their peak right now soon. I don't know what's going to happen with this coronavirus stuff, but that's why I was so bummed that I missed seeing their concert earlier this year because I think BTS is I think they're hitting their peak, and I don't want to miss it. Some of you are getting upset at this kind of talk. Did I catch yours too? Oh, NEK, I got yours. I think BTS has matured a lot and settled on their sound and have been moving steadily with their musical and artistic ventures. So I'd say yes, they are at their peak, but it has become their norm. Right. So the question is, how long do they stay there before things start to happen? And with the Korean military thing, we will see how this movie ends or how this movie changes anyway. Um, yeah, a lot of question marks, but it's exciting. It's definitely exciting. It's like a drama. It's like a K drama. We're living a real life K drama right now with BTS. It's awesome. That's why I was saying, and no one get upset. That's why I was saying, how great of an act three would this be? A climax, if you will, where just before Jin goes in the military, the B album just breaks all kinds of records. It's just the greatest thing they've ever done before, and that is their gift to the world before things happen. Okay, no more tears. No more tears. Okay. Ah, okay. And that was kind of my other point that I had written down here. My question was, I think their new album B is going to be their best one yet, and are they going to retire on top? Is that going to be their farewell thing, where they retire on top of their game? I don't see them doing that, but I'm just asking questions. I'm just asking questions, people. What? You said a super chat and I missed it? Purple 95er lover. What? Where did I miss your thing? Did I miss your thing? No, I didn't, did I? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me know if I miss a super chat, y'all. Okay. Don't say retire, DT. You're making okay. I'm making everyone sad. I'm making everyone sad. Okay. They did sign a new 7-year contract, but what does that contract mean? That doesn't mean, that could mean anything. What does that mean? They could be under a big hit for 7 years for a number of things or different capacities. I'm just bumming you guys out. I'm sorry. Okay, no more tears, no more sad stuff. I'm just asking questions, just asking questions. Hannah PK, Rihanna hasn't put out an album in 4 years, and people are still willing to wait. I think Army will stick around for 18 months. Excellent point, Hannah. Excellent point. But Jin will be 30. We'll see. We'll see. Thank you for the super chat. Kayla Atkinson, Bang PD said we'll have BTS until 2030, but we also have to count military time. Well, of course, Bang PD is going to say that. Bang PD. Big Hit's a great company. Bang seems like a great CEO, probably one of the nicest and coolest CEO that I've seen. Granted, I don't know everything about him. But he appreciates the guys, and he doesn't want them going anywhere because BTS, they're the ish. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want them going anywhere. Can you blame him? Do you think the owner of the Chicago Bulls wanted Michael Jordan to go anywhere? No, you want it to last forever. So that's of course he said that. Jin is a vampire. He doesn't age. Great point, Julie. Great point. Sabrina, thanks for the super chat. Jin will always look 19, even when he's 50. It's a good possibility there. Okay, Amber, stop with your dramatics. It isn't that bad. We're just having a conversation. No more tears. They are all vampires. Okay. Annie K, what you got to say? Well, BTS owns a part of Big Hit now, so they aren't going anywhere far, at least. And that brings me to my other point. Here I go. You guys ready for this? And these are just thoughts that I had, I have a lot of thoughts. Oh, Purple 95er lover. Okay, hang on. I missed her super chat earlier, so I have to read. I have seen all the greats, including MJ, Prince, Janet Jackson, and a lot of others. BTS are up on their level when it comes to their performances and music. That's true. Janet Jackson was doing her thing up in her 40s. That's a good point. If Janet Jackson can do it in her 40s, and Michael Jackson was almost 50, and he was still doing all that. Okay. It should be all right. Okay. People are still upset about my pondering. BTS isn't going anywhere. They're fine. Okay. Kitty, Coty, something. BTS stay vibrating at their own frequencies, and we love to see it. That's true. And keep in mind, I'm only saying a lot of this because of what I've seen in the past. I've never seen a BTS before. I've never seen anything like these guys. They may completely break the mold as far as what their careers continue to go to. But I'm only going off of what I've seen in the past, and I'm basing it off of what I've seen in the past. So keep that in mind too. I don't know what the hell do I know? Amy, I hear you, girlfriend. They will stay on top, huh? Okay. Okay. On to my pondering. You guys ready for my pondering? Do you think it's time for BTS to start their own company? Let it begin, people. Let it begin. More tears. Very good. Tell me your reasons why or why not. I see a lot of no's. Okay, so the consensus is no, they should not start their own company. Okay, I'm kind of leaning that way too. I see a couple of yeses. What are your reasons behind it though? Loyalty? You think loyalty is a big factor? Bang has really treated them really well. A lot of loyalty there. And BTS is very much into their character. They're a very high character, those guys. I don't think they would do that. But again, going to the title of this video, is BTS just too good? Has BTS gotten too big? Are they too good? Where they can do anything they want. And now they have decisions to make at this point of their career. What do they want to do? What do they want their legacy to be for decades to come? They're at that crossroads, aren't they? They're getting close. They're not boys anymore. They're men. So now they have to make grown men decisions as far as their entire career and what they really want to do. You think staying in with Big Hit is gonna allow them to do that? I think so. I think staying with Big Hit's gonna, they can still do whatever they want within Big Hit's framework. But me being an American, you know how we think. We're greedy and selfish. They could start their own company and do whatever they wanted if they wanted to. There's no question about it. In fact, if that isn't a big lesson to how they put loyalty and character above money and greed, so unlike us Americans, that would probably be the biggest example. I love the feedback here, guys. Love the feedback. And like I said before, I'm just getting these things out there. I just want to get your thoughts. I have my perspective from, where I'm from. You guys are from different countries, different cultures. I like to hear kind of what your thoughts are about stuff. Kayla Atkinson, no, because they're happy where they are. True. And the people they're with, and also they have too much responsibility, and how famous they are is too much. All true. Very, very true. Thank you for the super chat, Kayla. Kitty, it would be so cool to see all of them do acting at some point. Absolutely. Like, can y'all imagine Jimin as Peter Pan? Ah! That's a great thought. Okay, very cool. I never even thought about that, but now that you say that, Jimin as Peter Pan. Holy crap. Wow, someone work on that screenplay immediately. Very good, Kitty. Kisiana Palmer. Love that name. Thanks for the super chat, honey. Oh, this is good stuff. So, very good, guys. I love the feedback. Jimin in tights. Jimin already wears tights, so it would be a perfect transition. It'd be perfect. I do want to see Jimin in tights. So what? Ah. BTS could have their own mini-series on Netflix about anything. They could do a wistful fantasy fairyland movie if they could write their own script. They could do anything they wanted. Okay, we're still talking about the Big Hit thing. Yeah, I know BTS, they own a big part of Big Hit. I know they're living very comfortably right now. I know that, but it's, but if they wanted to, they could start their own company, no problem. And they would be a juggernaut overnight. That company that they start would instantly have enormous clout. Just something to think about. It's just interesting, that's all. Hannah PK. They'd have to step back from performing, which they love most, to dedicate time to start. Aha! Very good point, Hannah. And I think both careers would. Very good point. Very excellent point. Yeah. Great super chat comment there. Lilia Delgado, every BTS member is a Big Hit shareholder. Yes, I do know that. I do know that. And they're doing well. They're happy. Everything is great right now. Why would they even risk such a thing? Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Okay, JK's thighs just came in the chat for some reason. Yeah, I know about JK's thighs. Is it because we're talking about Peter Pan and tights? Yes, JK would dominate the screen in Peter Pan, right next to Jimin. No doubt about it. And don't sleep on RM's legs. I've seen RM in Bon Voyage, some of those scenes. He has the shabams going. Yeah, RM has some legs too. And Hobie. In fact, all of the BTS members have great legs. Annie K, thanks for the super chat, honey. What do you got to say? They could, but Big Hit has been the essence of who they are. Absolutely. their values, their home. That's true. Yes. At this point, you can't think of BTS without Big Hit and vice versa. It's true. It is settled then. It is settled. DTS settled it. BTS will not, should not start their own company. That would be ridiculous. I'm glad we settled that here on my live stream. The Shabams. Yeah, I just made that up. Hashtag RM Shabams. Yeah, RM is a man. I'm really enjoying watching RM, become more and more manly. He's already the leader of BTS, with his personality and his presence has that leadership quality alone. But now that he's starting to fill out, he's starting to really take up some room. Woo! Do you, boo? Yes, I'm going to be watching In the Soup on Patreon tomorrow. Yeah, every Saturday I do an episode. I'm so bummed, though, that I'm done with Bon Voyage. 4 seasons of Bon Voyage. Ever since, I think I started that in late February, early March. Bon Voyage 1, and I've been watching religiously every Saturday a Bon Voyage episode. But In the Soup, I've heard is an extension of Bon Voyage, so that'll be pretty cool. Yes, so for the people who are just getting onto my live stream here, yes, and also, Julie, I see you. I am going to be watching American Hustle Life. Yeah, I'm not sure when exactly. I'm not sure if it's going to be my Wednesday thing or I haven't decided yet, but enough of you have said that American Hustle Life is, I need to do that. So that's happening. That's happening. Oh, and anyway, like I was saying, for those of you who are just dropping in on my live stream, you guys were, I talk about a lot of BTS things and their upcoming album. I think their upcoming album, B, is going to be their best album ever. I think it's going to be the album that ultimately wins the Grammys. It's going to be the album that breaks all types of records. It's going to be just the pinnacle. I think it's going to be the most extraordinary thing that we've ever seen. I think it's going to take the world by storm, not just Korea or the United States. I think it's just going to be a global phenomenon. I'm putting a lot of pressure on here. I know, but I'm talking about just predictions. You know about me. I predict. I try to find the it person. I'm just that dude. I predict, and I think this is going to be the extravaganza, the pinnacle of BTS's career right here. So isn't this exciting? Their upcoming album, I think, is just going to be the thing that blows everybody away. And Dynamite, exactly. Dynamite was just the snack. Was just the snack, people. They've had all year. They've had nothing else to do except put their heart and soul into this album. What else have they had to do all year? So it's going to be good. They've had a lot of emotion, a lot of, they have a lot of stories to tell, especially with this year being so crazy. I think this album is going to be absolutely epic. I hope that answers your question. Am I excited about their upcoming album? A little bit. Okay, PGM Mochi. DT not noticing me? I just did. There you go. Okay. Well, a lot of you guys are up late checking out my live stream. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, this looks way better. You should have seen a few minutes ago I had this unbuttoned. I was showing all kinds of chest and you guys didn't even say anything. You guys let me go the first 5 minutes of this live stream with my chest all out because I didn't button this button. Outrageous. Kayla Atkinson, gotta go. Can't wait for BTS in the Soup. Thank you, Kayla. Love you. Till next time, babe. What you gotta say? Julie, depends on your definition of best. It is based on records and awards, because obviously that'd be now because ARMY is huge. But in my opinion, their best album is Dark and Wild. Really? Interesting. Okay. What's your favorite album? Let me know your favorite album of BTS so far. Is it the Dark and Wild album? Wings. Yeah. I like that one too. Yeah. I like that one too. Love Yourself. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. A lot of wings. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Map of the Soul. Come on. Wow. It looks like the consensus is Wings is the best album. Really? Okay. Dark and Wild. Map of the Soul 7. But yeah, it looks like Wings, according to your chat, is the best BTS album ever. Very good. Very good. Okay. Answer. Tear. I like Tear. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. Interesting. Okay. Vicky Elamaze. I'm gonna be hated for this. Oh boy. But I think Dynamite was their peak for the U.S. market, mainly because it was in English and appealed to GP. Is that what's GP? Appealed to what's GP? Global population? I don't know. Okay, so in your opinion, Dynamite was their peak for the U.S. market. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I don't think so, though. I think we haven't seen their peak yet in the U.S. market. Not in the U.S. market. They still have a lot of room there for even greater things. So I don't. The Dynamite obviously was a killer album. There was a killer record, but I think they have a lot more room in the U.S. market, particularly the U.S. market. They have a lot more room to do even bigger things, in my opinion. Could they have peaked elsewhere? Possibly, but the U.S. market, they haven't even let them all the way in yet. So I don't quite agree with that. But love the comment, love the super chat. And you're not hated, Vicky. It's okay. Chen Chen, gotta go too. Oh, you're leaving me? Bore. Okay. Well, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for checking me out for a little while. Appreciate that. Later. Rebecca. Can't wait for your reactions to American Hustle Life. It includes surely awkward, but also very precious. I've heard about this. I've heard about this awkward stuff with American Hustle Life. In fact, that's got me curious more than anything. As well. Why is it so awkward? Now I have to see what all the awkwardness talk is about. Mavid B. Wings. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. My favorite song and music video. But yeah, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That might... Is it my favorite? Oh, man. That's definitely up there. Yeah, Blood, Sweat, and Tears is one of the most amazing videos I've ever seen. So yeah, I don't blame you one bit. That was stunning. Run BTS 83 episode. Is that good? Is that a good one? Okay, that's coming. I think I just did episode 79. So yeah, I'll be getting to that soon. South Africa. Wow, that's so cool. Let's see here. Well, we got through all my points. I think, right? Yep. I got that. I guess I mentioned that. I mentioned that. Okay. Okay, see? We got through all my controversial points, no problem. I didn't cause too many tears. We're fine. Vicky Elmaze. That being said, B will be their biggest album, and they will keep breaking records that even with armies can't imagine. Really? And GP stands for general population. Nailed it! I thought GP stood for general population. No, I said global population. Whatever. Okay. Thank you for the super chat. And yeah, I agree with that. I definitely think their new album will be their biggest ever. I think they will continue breaking records, so I agree with both those points. Yeah, the person I keep my eye on the most is Suga. In terms of what he's going to do. You know, he's getting up, what is he, 26, 27? And just based on Suga's personality, I pay really close attention to those show episodes, like all the shows, Break the Silence, Burn the Stage, and he seems to be the most mysterious one as far as what he wants to do, because he clearly has really big ambitions. You can tell Suga might have probably he might be the most ambitious of the members, in my opinion. So I'm very curious to see what he wants to do as he reaches age 30 and beyond. There's no doubt he wants to be a super producer. He already is a super producer, but I think he wants to get even more involved in the music industry behind the scenes. That's my opinion. Kind of like what he did with Max. I see him doing even more stuff like that in the future. I think that's where his passion really lies, is the music production. De'Ara Harris, I think Dynamite opened the door more for them in the US market and made more people get to know them. Exactly. But B is going to bring them. Yeah, that pretty much is where I stand on it. I think Dynamite was just the beginning. I don't think they've peaked at all in the US. I think they're going to blow the doors wide open. But excellent point. Thanks for the super chat. Yeah, Suga's going to do music forever. And I think he's going to put even more of himself into the production side. I think he really wants to see, I think he wants to be on the level of a Dr. Dre, a Quincy Jones, some of these mega producers that are just, you can't mention certain genres without mentioning them. I think Suga wants to be in that same discussion. Yes, In the Soup is coming tomorrow. I'm excited about that. I've been hearing a lot about In the Soup. You guys keep spoiling it. You guys keep saying, "Oh, don't wait till you see this," and this happens. Don't tell me what's gonna happen. But I heard it's pretty entertaining. What? Expensive Girl by RM. Wow, you're late. I already reacted to Expensive Girl. Oh, it's on my Patreon page, that's why. Yeah, I didn't want to put it on YouTube because I forgot the other controversial song that he did. I did that on YouTube. The comment section went bonkers. I was like, okay, I can't have this on YouTube. So I did Expensive Girl on my Patreon page if you guys really want to see my reaction to it. It's a little naughty. Okay. Steve Aoki collabs? Oh yeah, it's awesome. Mic drop? No, that's a collab, but it's not what I consider what you would consider a collab. He's just an amazing, DJ and producer. But so that collab, of course, yeah, that was awesome. You guys are still liking the RM shabams? I want that to trend on Twitter. Hashtag RM shabams. What is wasted on me? What is that? What's that? Really? Steve Aoki did The Truth Untold collaboration too? Holy crap. Didn't know that. Okay, so BTS and Steve Aoki did a song Wasted on Me, huh? Okay, interesting. What's that about? Looking it up now. BTS, Steve Aoki, Wasted on Me, boom, there it is. Oh, it's a whole music video, huh? I might have to check that out, people. Save to watch list. Okay, looks interesting too. Okay. Okay. I love the mixed opinions here. That's always fascinating. Okay. It's good, huh? Okay. What's your next upcoming reactions? You'll have to find out. I honestly don't know what I'm going to react to for the most part on YouTube. Patreon, I have a schedule, so I know exactly what I'm going to be reacting to. Although sometimes I'll throw in like JK's GCF videos I put on Patreon, and I sometimes I'll throw that in there. I'll throw a live performance that you guys send me. So, you know, but Patreon's pretty good. But YouTube, it really, it sometimes I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to react to. It really depends. That's right. Sometimes it depends on my mood. That's right. Is doing YouTube hard for you? No. No, it's not. You know, I love this. This is probably the most social I've ever been in my life. You know, you might think I'm a real extrovert. I'm really not. I'm actually an introvert. I love my alone time. And so this is being able to socialize like this is perfect. You know, I get to talk to people all over the world. We have something in common to talk about, which is awesome. I learn from you. Sometimes you learn from me, and it's probably the best relationship I've ever had is with Army and with a lot of you folks. It's awesome. In fact, and it's fascinating because of the new world we live in with this social distancing. You know, I think this is going to be the way people communicate from now on. Sad to say, but there are good there's you know, there's positives and negatives to it. There's good, you know, like the positive side of interacting with folks this way is that it's easy. I think it's more freeing in terms of what we can talk about. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to be fake for, you know how certain friends, you act a certain way around certain friends and you act a different way around other friends and you're always trying to perform, or maybe it's just me. But I notice now I get to completely be myself with you guys. So is YouTube hard for me? No, absolutely not. Bucky, nam titties? What's a nam titty? What does that mean? Nam titties. Don't know what that means. Yes, Bucky spent $2 just to say nam titties. I hope it was worth it. You made me say nam titties. Don't know what that means. Rebecca, what do you got to say? You might want to react to August D's The Last. In the song, he opens up about his struggles with depression and social anxiety. It helped me a lot. I will, because I've struggled sometimes with depression and social anxiety in the past. So I would love to hear that. Yeah, Suga's very relatable with stuff like that. I love that. Namjoon's pecs. That's a nam titty? Is that a thing? Okay, fine. Namjoon's pecs are referred to as nam titties. Interesting. I learn something about BTS every day. It's fascinating. How did that start? Was there like a picture or a video that he did where his pectoral muscles were showing? How did that start? It's always funny how these things start. You know, it can be the littlest thing. The Djibouti, yeah. No explanation required on that one. Don't get me started on Jimin's ass, okay? Don't get me started. And JK's thighs. We should just create the ultimate BTS member in one body. You should have Jimin's ass, JK's thighs, Nam titties, V's hair. Like, let's create the ultimate BTS member. Who says that? Okay. Jin's lips, Jin's shoulders. I'm telling you, they should make an action figure doll and just make the super BTS member. You heard it here first. Is this light too bright? Is that better? Is this light too bright? I don't know. That's better. I think I'm better that way. JK's abs. Okay. Suga's fingers. Is Suga's fingers a thing? That's a thing? Does Suga have nice fingers? See, I didn't know a lot of this. You guys are introducing me to little details about BTS that I didn't even realize. Yes, the thirst in the chat is immense. RM's dimples. Wouldn't it be cool to have RM's dimples and Hobie's dimples in the same face? That'd be cool. Okay, who put Suga's tongue technology? My word! What are we doing here? Suga's tongue technology, just unbelievable. Jimin's lips. Oh. Annie K, thanks to you, DT, I rediscovered BTS all over again, all because of how detailed you were with your comments and video selections. It's a rare chance to fall in love twice with something special. Oh, thank you so much. The pleasure has been all mine, actually. BTS is giving me meaning in life. As sad as that sounds. No, it's not just me though. Like, you should see how BTS has brought my whole family together. Like, my mom is into it, my dad is into it. You know, my daughters are gonna get more and more into it as they get older. Like, and it's something cool that we can all talk about. Like, how often nowadays can you have something to talk about with multi-generations and everyone understand it and appreciate it and like it? That's rare. In fact, BTS is special that way, where you can talk about BTS among many, many generations, and you guys will all be on the same, you know what I'm saying? That's a real special thing about BTS. Annie K, thank you for the super chat. I missed one, didn't I? Bucky again. Bucky, what did I turn this chat into? Sorry. Yeah, it was all you, Bucky. Yeah. You and you, yes. Your Nam titties started this whole thing of a super BTS member with all of the different BTS parts. Are you happy now? It's all you, Bucky. I missed another one. What? Did not. Oh, Diana Savala, thank you. See, you guys are on top of it. So what is it that truly drew you into BTS? What truly, that's a tongue twister. Hang on, one second. Jace Park? August D the last, yes. Please, I have a lot of depression. Help me a lot. August D the last, yeah, now I'm really curious about that. Thank you for the super chat, honey. Okay, now, I think the question was, what really got me into BTS? Curiosity. As many of you guys know my journey, I started out with Blackpink. Love them. I'd never even heard of K-pop. And you can't, I mean, let's be real. You can't get into K-pop without discovering BTS, okay? If you can't say K-pop without saying BTS. You know, it's pretty much synonymous. And so, of course, naturally, I'm going to stumble across them because of your comments. And once I saw Mic Drop, that pretty much did it for me. In fact, some of you guys who have not seen my first reaction to BTS, the Mic Drop video, go watch that. Just for nostalgia, go watch my reaction to Mic Drop just to see you know, I think it's a cool little snapshot in time. Okay, we're talking about V's fingers and Suga's fingers. What are we talking about? How did we get here? What? Okay, you guys are off in your own conversation here about fingers. My word. Okay. Yeah, I called RM the blonde guy. Yeah, I didn't know anything about BTS, but that song was dope, and JK stood out to me a lot when he did his little thing. JK's still a stud. Yeah, he's yeah. Yeah, and as I think I've mentioned this before, I didn't even notice Jimin in Mic Drop. He didn't for whatever reason, he didn't pop off of the screen in that particular video. But it was my first time seeing. I was trying to. There was a lot to see, but eventually he popped. Yes, yes. It's so crazy to think I didn't even recognize them. I couldn't even at that point I could barely tell them apart. You know, RM is a very distinctive look, so he stood out. Um, but it was hard to even tell them apart in the beginning. But you know, that's true with a lot of things. But then you know, as you get to know anything, you know, details start to come out. And now, yeah, they look very very different to me now. Oh, is Keith here? Okay, Keith finally arrived. Yeah, yeah. Julie was struggling there with the moderation. It was like a video game. Pew, pew, pew. She was doing her best. But welcome to the party, Keith. Thank you. You missed a lot, Keith. We were talking about some stuff. We were talking about deep stuff. People were crying. It was a mess. You missed all that. Ah. Yeah, yeah, Keith, you missed a lot. You missed quite a bit. Yeah, my mom. Oh, for those of you who just came on, my mom actually commented on here. She left me a little live stream comment, gushing over Jimin. How about that? Yeah, she watched my reaction to Jimin the other day, and she was really impressed with Jimin's contemporary classical dancing that he does. In fact, we talked on the phone about that. You know, earlier today actually. She talked about, hey, I saw your reaction. I didn't know that BTS could do that. And I was like, well, you know, Jimin's kind of the classically trained one, and she was just blown away that there was that kind of talent, you know, in BTS. And I was like, yes, yes. So yeah, she's a Jimin fan now. She loves all the boys. She loves Hobie. Um, she loves RM, and she loves Jimin. I think she loves RM's sexy brain. Right, Mom? Are you still listening? Are you still on? Yeah, she definitely loves RM's sexy brain. Uh, she loves Hobie's happy energy. But when she saw Jimin do his dance, the Black Swan dance solo, then she was just like, what? So yeah, we talked about that. We talked for like an hour about that earlier today. She's into it. And that's what I was talking about. Like, how cool is it for me to be able to talk to my mother about music? How often does that happen? Especially with music. Like, usually old people like their old music, you know, whatever people like their music, and then young people like, and you can't really, you know, they don't, you know, but BTS can pretty much goes across all races, all ages, all cultures. They are a universal music group. How many groups can you say that about in 2020? Not many. Are we still talking about body parts on the BTS members? Wow, that lasted longer than I thought. Okay, whatever. Julie, you want my mom to be your mom? Yeah, absolutely. She cooks Filipino food. Hope you're okay with that. Kind of. Kind of. She's getting better. Rebecca, do you have any advice for me to convince my parents that BTS are not just a talentless boy group who only care about money? They just never understand. Yep. Have them subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch all my videos. Problem solved. There you go. Now, basically, just start sending them videos. Start sending them videos, maybe small ones at first to get them, and then slowly you start, give them more stuff, and maybe have them watch an episode or two. But yeah, start sending them little videos about what BTS is all about, and they will get sucked in too. It's almost impossible with what BTS has done and how they do it to not get into it. So just start sending them videos. Hope that answers your question. Thanks for the super chat. Bree, I have to go. What? But I wanted to say thank you for entertaining me. Also, I can't wait for In the Soup tomorrow. Good night. Okay, Bree. Thank you for participating with my live stream. Sweet dreams, honey. See you tomorrow. And thank you for the super chat. Jace Park. Do you also want to respond to Jimin Lai? This song is so beautiful but also sensitive. I cried with this song because it is so recognizable and I purposely... Are you saying you want me to react to Lie by Jimin? I did react to that, but for some reason it got blocked on YouTube. Such a bummer. And I didn't even save that video file on my computer, so it's gone forever. So my beautiful reaction to Lie is gone forever. YouTube, what the hell? But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I did react to Lie. Quite a few of you guys saw it. This was a few months ago. But it got blocked on YouTube for some reason. And I lost that reaction forever. So sad. But luckily now, I save all of my reactions on my computer. Just in case YouTube starts to act stank, I have it saved so I can re-upload it to wherever I want later. See, you learn, you learn. Okay. No. We can't talk bad about YouTube because if it wasn't for YouTube, I never would have met any of you. So take the good with the bad, people. Nothing's perfect, but take the good with the bad. Oh, see, some of you saw my reaction to Jimin's Lie before I got blocked, so aren't you special? No, I can't recreate that reaction. I can watch it again, but I will have seen it already. Does that? I don't know. Although it has been a while since I watched that Lie performance. You might like it. I don't know. Oh, and let me be very clear. I appreciate and I love all the members of BTS. All of them. I don't think BTS would be BTS without any one of the guys. All 7 of them bring an ingredient that makes BTS magic. And I appreciate every single one of them. Do I have a bias? Yes. In fact, I have a couple biases in BTS. But I appreciate and I love and I react to every single one of the members. I just want to make that very, very clear because a lot of people who first, get onto my channel and they see a lot of Jimin stuff and JK stuff and V stuff, and they're like, hey, what's up with all the Jimin stuff? You don't... No. First of all, you haven't seen all of my reactions. I guarantee that. But no, I appreciate and I react to all of the members, individually even. Just making sure that's clear. Bucky, okay. Here's Bucky again, everyone. The person who started the Nam Titties. What do you got to say, Bucky? DT, my best friend. Tay introduced me to your videos. You can please shout her out. She loves you so much. Tete? Tata? However I'm pronouncing that. Okay, Tata, how you doing? This is for Bucky. She's asked me to shout you out. I'm shouting you out, darling. DT is shouting you out. Hard. There you go, Bucky. Yes, Keith, we were talking about Nam titties. Where you been? Bucky did that. Ah, okay. What was I saying? Okay, yes, so because the Jimin video that I did, I even ended it with, some of you guys get tired of me gushing over Jimin. I know it can seem that way sometimes, because guess what, people? He is my bias. I'm a human being. I think some people forget that I'm a human being and I have preferences and I have attractions like everyone else. People think I'm like a jukebox that you can just press a reaction out of me anytime you want, and I have, no. I'm a human being with feelings and preferences like everybody else. So, you know, what do you want? I love Jimin. He's awesome. He's super attractive and dope. But I love all of the members. I want to make that very, very clear. All of them. Winky Edra. I love that name. Winky Edra just gave me a super chat, everybody. Winky Edra. Love that name. Is that short for something? Again with the Nam titties. I also watched episode 6 of Break the Silence, I believe, on Wednesday. And there's a scene in that episode where the guys are gathered around a table and eating something, of course. And even they were talking about what are they going to do in the future. And I think one of you guys even brought this up, where JK seemed to be the most shook by that thought. Probably because he's the youngest, but JK pretty much grew up in this world. I don't think he knows anything else. Jin's came in a little bit older, so it might not affect him as much, but you never know. But when they showed JK's face, when they were talking about what are we gonna do later in life, what are we gonna do when it's all over? And because I think even Jimin said it, he said we can't do this forever. And to see JK's face, like, what do you mean? We're not? So you could tell that JK loves what he does. He loves his life. He loves the guys. He loves touring. He loves performing. And I think we all need to pay very close attention to him as that day comes. That's not for a long time though. But it was just interesting to see his reaction to that thought in that episode. Poor JK. What is he gonna do? Yes, we love JK. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's a big boy. He's got those muscular forearms. He'll be fine. Purple 95er lover. Live reaction to August D, the last, please. You want a live reaction? We'll see. We'll see. Yes, I know BTS watches reaction videos, and yes, I would love to think that BTS has watched me at some time or another. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, and if Jimin ever mentions me on his V Live, you have to let me know immediately so I can cry. Yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if Jimin's on V Live and DT Parker? Oh, that'd be so cool. You can call me DT, Jimin. I will give you a virtual hug. I haven't seen a recent V Live of Jimin. I need to check that out. Yeah. Is that getting creepy? Am I getting creepy? I already do a lot of Jimin reactions. You know, the thought of me staring at a computer in front of V Live, is that weird? Who cares? I'll do it anyway. Like I would care even if it was creepy. You think that would stop me from... Yeah. Man, that Bon Voyage season 4. What a great... I think that is my favorite season now. I always said Malta was my favorite season, but season 4 of Bon Voyage was really, really cool. Not only was the landscape beautiful, I loved seeing them in the snow. There were so many memorable moments in that season. I think I mentioned this in one of the episodes when they were watching V walking around by himself with his little grandpa outfit. You know, he's so cute, that guy. And he was walking. I think he just got McDonald's, and he was eating McDonald's for like a half an hour, and it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. Like, that's how interesting V is to look at. That you can just watch him eat McDonald's for 20 minutes, and it's just riveting. And then afterwards, when V sat underneath that cherry blossom tree, I got teary-eyed. Did you see that? That's embarrassing to say, but there's something about V makes me emotional. I think I even said that during that reaction. There's something about V that makes me emotional. Just his innocent look and the facial expressions that he has, and of course his voice. He makes me emotional just looking at him. Isn't that weird? Did you guys see my reaction to the concert thing that he did with the little boy? Did you guys see that reaction? It's on Patreon. Yeah, I teared up. Rebecca, I think we'd all love to see you react to full V Lives of Jimin because you'd be constantly gushing over his unintentional flirting. He does flirt, that bad boy. I've seen clips of Jimin flirting. Man, is he good at it. Is he doing it on purpose? I think he's just a natural. Jimin is a natural flirt. My goodness. Some of the things that he says and the way that he says it, I'm just like, whoo, where did you learn that? Maximoon 707, thank you for the super chat. You are so cool. Thank you. You guys are so awesome. Yes, Jimin's a natural flirt. V has a lot of melancholy about him. Yeah, I don't know anything about bias wreckers and all that. All I know is that when I see certain guys, they just stir up emotions in me. Like with RM. RM is a lot of what he says. Like RM can say something and you're just like, ah. He has a way with words that you just don't hear very often. He has a way of putting words together that are just unusual and poetic and thoughtful. And it just kind of takes you, it kind of grabs you for a second. It's like, what did he say? So I love to hear RM talk. In fact, one of the Break the Silence episodes, him and Jimin were on the bed talking about Jimin's, I think they were talking about Jimin finishing Serendipity. I think he was working on Serendipity, and he was working on the lyrics. And Jimin was asking him about writing lyrics and what would go well here. And RM's advice and what RM was telling him about music writing and what makes the best was just awesome. I was like, oh, RM is amazing. The way he was able to communicate that to Jimin and make him understand what he meant by that, and getting Jimin to understand it and think the way he does. Jimin is just an awesome communicator. He knows how to make you see things the way he wants you to see them. And so I love listening to RM talk about anything. It's just so interesting, so deep, and so poetic. Yeah, I love listening to him talk. And he has a great accent. RM has a very unique accent. I wouldn't even say it's a Korean accent. He just has a very unique way of talking. I just love listening to him talk. His sexy brain. Yeah, BTS can seduce you in a number of ways with a number of members. Like they have a way of grabbing you in so many ways. Like whether it's Jimin's flirtiness, whether it's V's eye contact, which is dangerous. JK, Suga, all the guys have a certain charm, and they're so unique and they're so different. They're so different from each other. Like I said, they're like a bunch of ingredients making like the perfect cake. It's pretty amazing. Blue Face BB, great name. I think you're biased. I think you're my bias. Wait, could you react to Taemin Criminal the way he's kind of gives me vibe? Have you? I've done that. You didn't see my reaction to Taemin's Criminal? I did it like a month ago. Go check it out. Go check my videos. It's there. But thank you for the super chat. But yeah, go check out my reaction to Taemin's Criminal. It's all there. NEK, it's impossible to look at V and not see all the innocence and honesty of humanity in him. Boom, that's right. I'm RM biased, so it's not just preferences talk. Okay, yeah. So you get it. You get it. Yeah, yeah, V is that's exactly it. There's something innocent about V. There's something sweet and innocent and playful about him, and the way he sees the world. And I've said this before, how present he is. V is completely in the moment, and it's pretty amazing. He just thinks about now, right now. He likes to go to art museums and galleries. He appreciates plants and flowers sitting on the roadside. Who does that? Like V is just incredibly present. Like V literally lives like this is his last day on Earth. And he just wants to take everything in. That's the way V lives his life. I'm so envious of someone like that. And it rubs off on the other guys. You can tell people, when you hang around V, he rubs off on you. You could see it in the way Jimin reacts to him and JK reacts to him. And the other, they kind of get that too. Nothing is innocent about okay. And it's really cute at the end of certain episodes where they have the guys like say nice things about the other. That is the sweetest thing. Who is that? Man, the producers and the management team of BTS, they're so clever in getting the most out of BTS and getting them to do things and feel things, and they're really good at putting them in situations where you're gonna get everything of BTS, and so you got to give it up for the staff and the management team. They know how to make BTS BTS. It's pretty cool. They come up with great ideas, great games, great challenges, and great little activities. Yeah. Another reason why they should stay with Big Hit. Oh, Jimin is doing a V Live today? He is? Really? Notice me, Jimin! Yeah, I know I got a lot of TXT fans too. Yeah, TXT, and I've said this before, TXT is still finding themselves. You know, they're very, very talented. They have a ton of talent, but they're at the potential stage, in my opinion. You guys might have a different opinion, but I've been watching them closely, and I've been paying attention to music artists and groups for a long time. And you can even see, like, back when BTS was in their first year and even their second year, even BTS was still finding themselves, finding their identity, finding their voice. You know, it took them a while to figure out their look. You know, it took them a while to be comfortable in their own skin. It took BTS a while to really hit their stride. So don't be surprised if TXT, it takes them a while for them to really find their identity and find their voice. Because in my opinion, they're still finding it. They're still experimenting. You can tell they're experimenting. But as far as potential, they have enormous potential. So we'll see what they do with it. But they're not there yet. The cake is still baking with them. But like I said with BTS, it took BTS a while. It's going to take TXT a while. It's just a natural, it's completely normal. Okay, some of you think BTS just came out swinging. Awesome. Okay, that's your opinion. In my opinion, it took BTS a while to really find out that place where they need to be. And once they figured out that, there was no stopping them. Yes, Rebecca, you want me to do a live reaction to Jimin's V Live? Okay. Maybe in the future, maybe. Yeah, my live streams are really to interact with you all. It's my time to talk to you guys. You know, my reactions, I don't get to talk to you and interact with you directly. So my live streams are really my time to talk to you guys, interact with you guys. It's a back and forth. It's back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is about. Reciprocal. That's what I like. Nikota Crooks wants a shout out. There you go. Okay. I'm also going to be checking out that show Island. Yeah, that's coming down the pipe pretty soon. I've been hearing a lot of good things about that. I'm definitely going to check them out. Kissiana Palmer, thanks for the super chat sticker. It's really cute. Checking me out with the sunglasses. Very cute. As far as yes, I'll be watching Island pretty soon. I saw that there's going to be a lot of new songs coming out this month with a lot of different artists. It looks like ATEEZ is coming out with something new pretty soon. Monsta X is coming out with something pretty soon, the next couple days. So yeah, I'm going to be reacting to a lot of different K-pop groups this month because it looks like there's a lot of activity going on. A lot of people are releasing videos. So, oh yeah, you're going to see me reacting to a lot of other different groups this month. Looks like that's what's happening. N-hypen? Bucky, have you reacted to Treasure at all? I think so, right? I've reacted to Treasure, haven't I? Let's see. Yes, I reacted to Treasure. I reacted to that song Boy like a couple months ago. Check out my previous reactions. You'll see it. I like them. Yeah, that was a really good. Go check out my reaction to Treasure. It's there. Oh, so some of you like BTS's earlier stuff? Like when they first debuted? You like those videos? Yeah, I watched their earlier stuff, like from their debut. It still looks like BTS was finding themselves. And you know, I'm a huge BTS fan. I love them, but even I could tell that they were experimenting in their debut. Of course, they were really, really, really good for a debut group, but probably because I saw their later work and then I saw their earlier work. So that's a pretty big contrast from their early debut stuff to when they were really in their prime And so I'm kind of comparing it with that. But if I didn't know any better, yeah, they were dope. And you guys, a lot of you guys saw them right from the beginning. So you saw the gradual evolution of BTS. But I saw them when they were already, when they had hit their peak. So I saw them when they were awesome, and then I went back and saw. That's a different experience. But yeah, NO was awesome. Lily Z, hi DT. It would be fun to see you react to your own first reaction to BTS. Keep up the good work. I know a lot of you guys tell me to react to my reaction of my first reaction to BTS, which I kind of did earlier this year. I went back and watched Mic Drop again, but I didn't watch my reaction though. That seemed kind of weird to watch my reaction. Yes, NO. That's a great song. That's true. That was a great song. But yeah, for a debut group, they were probably the best debut group ever. But you would agree that they're way better than they were back then in every way, right? Not saying that they didn't have hot songs back then, but they were still, for BTS, they were baby BTS. They weren't full-grown BTS, if you will. Would you agree with that? Yes, I started BTS at Mic Drop. Yeah, at Mic Drop, they were already grown BTS, full-grown BTS. Virgo Chick, thanks for the super chat, darling. Love that name. Julie loves baby BTS, fetus BTS as she calls it. But yeah, baby BTS is still better than full-grown other K-pop groups. You get it? Yeah, compared to other K-pop groups, baby BTS was better than full-grown K-pop groups. But full-grown BTS, no. There's a difference between being a cub and being a lion. BTS are lions now. There's no stopping them. You guys like that? I'm good with metaphors, aren't I? I can metaphor with the best of them. Kenzie S. Thanks for all the BTS content on here and on Patreon. What are you hoping to expect on the new album? Interesting question. Very good question, Kenzie. 1 second. Caroline Scott, 2 a.m. in the UK. So gotta go, but want to say thanks for helping me discover BTS during lockdown. With your thoughtful reactions, you are a joy, DT. Take care. Thank you, Caroline. The UK, huh? 2 a.m.? All right, get some sleep, baby. Talk to you next time. Thanks for the super chat. Okay, now, Kenzie, what am I expecting from the new album? I don't know. I really don't know, because they could go in a number of different ways. I think the songs are going to be very, very different from each other. I think they're going to be up and down. I'm very curious to see what they do with it. But I'm just really excited to check it out. I don't know exactly what to expect, because you don't know what to expect from BTS. That's the thing about creativity. It comes from deep inside whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking. And so that's the cool thing about the album. They get to reveal some of those thoughts and feelings that they've had over the last year. And so I'm just as curious as you are. I don't know. All I know is going to be they're going to put their heart and soul into this. I think, like I said before, I think this is going to be their biggest album. In every way, in every metric, this is going to be their best work ever. And I'm excited to hear it. And I think they are hitting their peak. This is the best BTS has ever been. And I think this is the year where they really break through and break through every barrier, and they're just gonna be huge. So I'm expecting a lot of things out of this album. I have no idea what the sound is gonna be like. I think every song is gonna be very, very different from each other, and I'm excited to hear it. So I don't know. It's gonna be exciting though. Can't wait. Some of you are just getting here. Did I watch Savage Love, BTS, and Jason Derulo? You should go back and watch this live stream later on after it gets uploaded to YouTube. I went on a whole rant about Jason Derulo and BTS. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. For those of you who are just tuning into my live stream, oh yes, I wasn't too happy with Jason Derulo about his party to himself and didn't mention BTS. But was the song pretty dope? Yeah. Yeah, BTS did their thing. JS95 has come to play. Thank goodness. Where have you been? DT, pick one. Seduction Jimin or Adorable Jim? Are you really asking that? And how would you feel if BTS retired? You know they mentioned retirement. Yes. Yeah. I can tell you're just getting here, JS95. We had a big, huge session about this earlier in the live stream. But I can't. Jimin, there is no pick one. There is no Jimin this, Jimin that. Jimin is everything. Jimin, like in Filter, just like he was saying with Filter, Jimin is whatever you want him to be, whatever you need him to be. Jimin is every person's fantasy because he can do anything and everything. So there is no this Jimin and that Jimin. It's just Jimin. Okay? I love Jimin, and that's everything. But next part of your question, how would you feel if BTS retired? I'd be bummed, but you know, that's a part of life, is things, you know, things moving on. But I will say it in this way: it has been a privilege to find BTS when I found them. Some of you are really lucky to have discovered BTS when they first debuted and have been following them ever since. You've been on a long 7-year journey with these guys, and that's really special. But I got introduced to BTS when I think they are really hitting their peak, and I'm seeing stuff that the music industry has never seen before. We're seeing music videos like we've never seen before. We're seeing sounds and production that we've never heard before. We're seeing concerts like we've never seen before. So I feel so lucky and privileged to have discovered BTS when I did, because I never would have known that this was going on in the world at a time where I could have appreciated it live when it was happening, in the middle of it. I just would have had to YouTube it years later to find out who was that BTS group a while ago that was doing stuff. Who were they? And I would have had to find out, you know, after the fact. So I'm glad that I'm in the middle of it. And I'm jealous of some of you all who have been on the BTS train for a while and you've seen these boys grow up. That is really, really cool. No tears, no retiring BTS. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but BTS heart. Bucky, just watched your Treasure reaction. Very good. Make sure to check out their most recent song called I Love You. Okay. I Love You, huh? Treasure? Okay. Thank you, Bucky. I have a lot of reaction videos. You might want to check them out. Oh, Taemin is having another comeback. This month? I've told you, it looks to be November seems to be a big month. There's a lot of activity going on. I'm excited to see what kind of work people are doing, what kind of music videos are coming out. Yes, November's going to be a big month, man. Hey, is BTS going to do another Halloween thing like like done in the past. Like, you know, they have to, they have to do a Halloween thing. I'm waiting on Bangtan TV, whatever. I want to see another Halloween performance. We need another Halloween dance. We need another Halloween dance. Don't they do a Halloween thing every year? Or no? They don't? Oh, you haven't gotten a Halloween dance practice since 2017? What the F, BTS? What? Oh, come on. Give us a dynamite Halloween dance for goodness sake. Oh, man. Oh, well, okay. They might surprise us. You never know. V being the Joker? V was the Joker at some point? I didn't know that. Oh, he was the Joker in War of Hormone. Oh, okay, okay. Oh. Oh, that's nice. For some reason, you were in my dream, happy face. Am I in your dreams? No more dream. Yoongi was Chucky? What? I sent you links to the practice with V as Joker. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you. Yoongi as Chucky. Okay, I gotta check that out. Jimin as Charlie Chaplin? Ooh. What? Don't tease. Is that a thing? Did Jimin play Charlie Chaplin at some point? Or are you just teasing? Really? Oh. Oh, okay. That would be dope to see Jimin do Charlie Chaplin on stage, like for real, like a real performance. He would kill it. Can you imagine? Jin was Jack Sparrow. I can see that. When is Jin gonna get his own variety show? That dude is funny. Jin is hilarious. Even just watching him on that Run BTS episode where they make that little movie, Jin is so entertaining. His comedic timing is amazing. We need Jin. Jin needs his own variety show. That should be his next thing. And he's a great MC. He'd be a great host on any show. Oh yeah, Jin can do anything. JK was the Grim Reaper. Yeah, I think Jin has a future in film and acting, definitely. I think that's a long career too. Jin can be an actor for the next 30, 40 years. So I think some kind of acting and film is definitely in his future. He has a knack for it. He has the face for it. He already has tons of experience just being with BTS. So I would love to see Jin do more of that in his as he gets older. Because he's just he has it. V is a great actor too. But V is really good at serious acting, it seems to me. V is not the MC that Jin is. V is not. He doesn't seem to have Actually, V has some of that too. I don't know. It's just Jin seems like he could do a lot of different roles, like lots of different roles. V seems to have the drama thing down, the intense, intense looks that he gives. V is a serious actor. I don't think he could have the comedic range that Jin is, because Jin is just funny. But put V in a serious role with a lot of drama, yeah, he'll nail that. Blackpink's new Netflix documentary? Yeah, that's on Netflix, isn't it? I've seen that. Yes, I'm going to watch the K-drama Hwarang with V in it. I know. I'm going to be watching that soon. I've been hearing about it for a while now. And I want to see V's acting chops. Let's see what V can do. Yeah, V has one of the most intense eye contact stares I've ever seen. Like, V is almost too intense with his eye contact. That's why he's the visual of BTS. Because you put a camera on V, he stares back at the camera. It's almost too much. I don't even think he knows that he's doing it. V just has a lot of intensity in his eyes. He's a natural. Jimin, on the other hand, he knows what he's doing. Jimin, he weaponizes his eyes on purpose to get reactions out of people. I think Jimin enjoys the reactions he gets from people with what he does. I've even seen Jimin is even mean on purpose just to get reactions out of people. He's a fascinating character. Must be the Libra in him. I'm that way too. You know what I'm saying? I just like to see reactions. Like, sometimes I give you guys reactions, I can give you looks, I can give you attitude just to see your reactions. I don't get to see your facial reactions, but I see your comment reactions. Yes, no spoiling the movie, the Hwarang film. I want to check that out. Yes, Jimin loves attention. Definitely. It's not a movie. Okay. What is it then? It's a series. Oh, okay. Oh, even better. Even better. Okay. Don't spoil the series. Don't spoil the series, guys. Did you guys see my reaction to Twice, their new thing that came out? What was their song? I can't stop me. Yeah. That was only the second video I saw by Twice. The first one, I think there was some confusion. I didn't say that the video that I saw was sexual, did I? Let me see. The first video I saw with Twice, that was a long time ago. That was back in like February or even January even. Let's see. But I do remember the video. It was what was it? TT? Yeah. It was TT. And there was just some innuendo in that video. That's all. That's all. It wasn't sexual per se. They were just very, very clever with the innuendo and metaphors. Very clever. That's all I'm saying. With the ice cream. And anyway, you get the point. So it had been a while since I saw another song by Twice, and damn, that song, I Can't Stop Me, that was amazing. I had to give it to these girls. That was a very, very, very good video from beginning to end. That was incredible. And who, who's that girl, Chewy? Holy damn, that girl is a bombshell. I've seen some attractive girls in my time, but that girl is incredible looking. I was like, what? Who? Yeah, Chewy, she's dope. Yeah, so I will be paying attention to Twice more in the future. But yeah, the song, I love the 80s beat by that song. And the very, very well done video. And the girls are super talented. And I heard some vocals in there. Man, yeah, I was very impressed. I was very impressed. But that Chewy girl, Chewy, whatever, yeah, man, she's almost too pretty. She's straight out of a magazine. I'm like, what is that going on? Okay, anyway. What else? She's only 22? What do you mean by that? She's only 22. What are you trying to say? That's fine. She's 21. She's not too young for me. What are you saying? What's your point? She's gorgeous. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying she's beautiful. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna check out In Hypen soon. Yes. Well, I'm gonna watch the show Island, so I'm definitely gonna get to know them. Marie 1232. Wasn't Jimin so incredible in Black Swan? Yeah. He was so incredible, in fact, Marie, that my mom called me and said, that guy, Jimin, wow. Yeah, me and my mom spoke for like an hour on the phone after she saw my reaction to Jimin's Black Swan solo, the behind the scenes video. Yeah, she called me the next day and said, I didn't know that they could do all that. And I'm like, that's my Jimin. Yeah, I think, and here I go talking about Jimin again. I think Jimin's ability to have, Jimin's contemporary and classical background, his classical training, I think that sets BTS apart in a big way, that he has the ability to do that and to go there. Not many groups have a dude that can do that. So, you know, it does make BTS stand out even more so, having a guy that can perform in that way. It's just very unusual. So yeah, Jimin definitely adds a certain element of grace and class with the way he moves, because I've never seen that. My mom has never seen that. My mom's been watching music since the 60s and 70s, whatever. You're not that old, Mom, just kidding. But you know what I mean. Yvonne, thanks for the super chat, darling. I love that your avatar. Is that your dog? Cute. Thanks for the super chat, darling. Yes, I'm on TikTok. DT.Parker. Yeah, my mom. My mom really loves classical music. You know, she kind of brought me up on the opera. You know, I went to like the Phantom of the Opera, you know, performance when I was like, yeah, in elementary school. My mom really appreciates the classical stuff and live instrumentals. She really appreciates that, which is why she really loves BTS, because they're bringing a lot of that into modern music. not only do they have trap beats, but they also add a lot of orchestra and instrumentals into the music that just gives it such a rich and adds such depth to the sound. And so that's something my mom and probably a lot of you who are maybe older and also have that ear for that kind of timbre of why BTS speaks to you in that way, because they have the sounds of like the 60s and 70s where sounds were very, very rich, and you can hear the different levels and layers in music back then. Things have changed recently with music and production. They don't go quite as deep as they did back in the golden era of music. And I think people who appreciate the golden era of music can hear that BTS uses all that. I don't know if my mom has seen Dimash. I have a couple of video reactions on Dimash on here. She might have seen them. I don't know. I need to ask her, because Dimash is on. His instrument is ridiculous. So yeah, I have to ask my mom if she's seen me react to Dimash, because yeah, he's another alien. He's another freak of nature, in a good way. All love. Yeah, Dimash, he has an interesting dilemma. Dimash can't, well, I shouldn't say can't. Dimash is going to have trouble collabing. Not that he needs to, but his voice is so powerful and overwhelming. He's going to have trouble, like he almost has to dial it down for him to go mainstream. His voice is too strong, if you understand what I'm saying. Where he definitely has the wow factor. He has the shock, like, holy crap, that's amazing, which is great. But for mainstream music, for it to be accepted by the mainstream, it has to be dialed down quite a bit. Like even Mariah Carey. Remember Mariah Carey would really just come at you with her high pitches, and it was shocking in the beginning. But even then, people had to tell her, like, Mariah, you got to bring it down a little bit. You're overwhelming your listeners' ears. Yes, you're uber talented, but bring it down a little bit. And I think Dimash is seems to be trying to find that balance of showing off his instrument and showing off his power, yet making music that a large amount, a wide audience can appreciate and listen to. He's kind of finding that balance too. But the dude is dope. What he can do is amazing. Ooh. What? Has Dimash done anything new recently? I'll have to check that out. Felix, Stray Kids. Yeah, Stray Kids is another up and coming group. I'm really curious to see where they go, what they do in their careers, because they're another really talented group. ATEEZ is another one. Okay, Tylee Pippin, you're saying Dimash has no need to go mainstream. He's on another level, and people will either understand and appreciate his work or they won't. That's true. Some people are actually happy in that lane where they're not trying to go mainstream or have a wide audience. They're very, very content in their lane, and some people are fine with that and would actually prefer that. I have not reacted to 17 yet. I have not. No, I need to check them out. There's a few that I have not checked out yet that are coming. Really? 17 is pretty good? Okay. There's a new girl group at SM Entertainment. Who are they? Who's the new girl group? Oh, 17 is under Big. That's the girl group in Big Hit. 17. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that. Momoland? What's Momoland? Oh, wait. 17 is a boy group? Who's the girl group with Big Hit? What's their name again? Who am I thinking of? AI? Shiny? G Friend. Yeah, G Friend is the girl group. Yeah, Big Hit. Okay. That's right. 17 has 13 members. That's right. Yeah, you guys have mentioned this before. That's a lot of members. So, who has the most members? I don't think I've ever heard of a group that large. Is there a group larger than that? More than 13 members? Good God. Yeah, I used to think 7 was a lot. NCT has 20 something members. Yeah, but they have like subgroups, don't they? NCT, don't they have like subgroups where they're like a few groups that branch off? EXO has 9. That's a lot of dudes. Jeez. I think 7 is the perfect number. Usually 5 was usually the number that was kind of the popular thing. 5. Like NSYNC had 5, Backstreet Boys had 5. Usually it was 4 or 5 was like the limit. Because doesn't it get to be too much when you have just that many, right? TXT has 5. Yeah, that's within. That's usually good. Yeah, it just seems like once you start getting up to 9, 10, 13 people, it's like a cheerleading squad. It's like a it's like a it's like a glee club at that point. It's just too many. Yeah. Keith is all about the more the merrier. So he would like 100-member group on stage passing the mic around. Okay. Well, whatever works, man. Whatever works. That's a lot of choreo. You know what I'm saying? That means you have to come up with choreography for 13 people. It's amazing when I see BTS having their choreo completely in sync with 7 of them. And a lot of the times they have 7 different choreography moves and placements. That means, are you kidding me? That's too much. Okay. Apparently, I just don't know the way things are done now. There's a whole new way of doing things where They can do 12, 13 guys on stage, no problem. Or even just in a song. Like in a song, you have like the hook, you have the bars, you have the hook, bars, break. How do you fit in that? I don't know. What do I know? I'm just talking. I don't have a favorite BTS song. I like that's just too many. That's just too many. Whatever mood I'm in, BTS has a song for you. I'm bumping BTS at the gym, when I'm taking a walk by myself, when I'm just joyriding in my car. Oh yeah, I got a BTS song ready to go. They got a song for anything you need. Yes, Blackpink's new video on Netflix. Is that still on? Hang on. Let's see. Netflix. Where's Blackpink? 1 second. Let's see. B L A C. Oh. Come on, man. There we go. Okay. Oops, I'm spoiling it. Hang on. We'll watch that in a minute. I got the Blackpink movie on. Watch it in a minute. Let's see here. Masterful Makeup LLC. Okay, hi DT, this is KB, your BFF. I was going to ask you if you get recognized on the streets, then I remembered we have to wear masks due to COVID-19. I have gotten recognized. I have gotten recognized on the street. I don't go out that much, and I do wear a mask a lot, but I have gotten recognized. I got recognized at the gym once. That was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not. I don't go out nearly enough, especially in this social distancing thing. I don't go out enough to get noticed on the street yet. But I'm sure once we get back to socializing, a few people might recognize me. People just think I look like The Rock. That's like the one thing I hear all the time. You look like The Rock. Or Barack Obama. Yeah, I get those two a lot. Nah, Julie, you live in Wisconsin somewhere? Yeah. Thank you, Keith. Hit you with the do-do-do-do-do. That was the first K-pop song I ever heard, was Blackpink's do-do-do-do-do. I still think that's their best song they've ever done. They got some bangers this album too. Savage Love was dope. Wait, that's what it was, right? Yeah, black eggs. Pretty savage, I mean. Okay with the Obama stuff. Yes, I know I look like Obama. I know that. There you go. You see that? I got a space heater because my other heater conked out. Right when winter's coming, my heater conks out, so I had to buy a space heater. Excited to watch this Blackpink movie. Get to see my girl Lisa. Andy K, DT, have you ever listened to BTS in 8D, 9D, 10D? What's that? Make sure you have headphones. It's like a live concert for a moment with full volume. What is that? I've never heard of that. What is that? Sounds interesting. 8D, 9D, 10D? Never heard of that. Well, now you got me curious. Thanks for the super chat. I'll be checking that out. I don't look like Donald Trump. That is a fine observation. Thank you very much. You don't think I look tremendous? Tremendous. Why does Donald Trump always talk like this? What does that mean? Does that make him more influential? Should I start doing that? I just see him doing this. Is it a technique? What does it mean? It's like he goes from small to big to small. Does that make it sound like you know more than what you actually do? It might be a technique. If my next reaction to Jimin, I'm gonna do. So Jimin, look at the way Jimin. I'm not gonna do this in my reactions. Don't worry. Oh, you don't think I look like Obama? I don't think I look like Obama that much. I don't think I look like that. No way. I don't even see it. Where's the Obama? I don't look like Obama. The Rock, yeah. Because The Rock is half black, half Asian. So so we have that. But Barack Obama? I don't see it. Barack Obama does the thumb point. That's his favorite thing. Does that work? Do I sound like I know what I'm talking about when I thumb point? Okay. I don't know. I'm always fascinated by communication techniques that people use. DT is John Cena. What? People say, yeah, I've heard that I have Obama's voice. Do I have Obama's voice? Because Obama kind of talks like this. And he pauses a lot. And he says, and a lot. You didn't know I could do impressions, huh? Okay. You know, it's funny. I was talking to my dad and my mom about this. You know, that they see that I'm on YouTube, and you know, I'm getting pretty popular on YouTube, and you guys seem to like, and they still can't believe that I'm doing this. And they were saying, you know what? Ever since you were a kid, you've always been very expressive and animated, and so it kind of makes sense that, you know, you're doing what you're doing. I never noticed, but yeah, ever since I was a little kid, I've always been very animated with my face and the way and my mannerisms. I've been like this since I was a little kid. It used to drive my sister crazy. Every time I would talk to my sister, I would always be doing stuff like this. So it kind of comes in handy being a YouTube reactor. I was born to do this. This is perfect. I will sign your ass, Keith, with a big magic marker. My sister's younger than me. My sister's the opposite of me. She's very kind of straight and to the point. You know, she's very calm, subdued, you know. And so every time I come over, she kind of rolls her eyes because she knows that the DT energy is coming hard. And sometimes she can't handle my energy. She's just like, can't you just talk like a normal person? No, I can't. That's just the way I talk. That's why when a lot of you started leaving comments in my reactions and you guys were saying, boy, I love DT's face, the way DT does this face. I'm like, what face? That's how I always am. I didn't know what you guys were talking about. Like, I need to start experimenting in the kitchen. Every time I watch Bon Voyage, I get hungry. You guys on Patreon, you guys know what I'm talking about. Because BTS is always eating, and they're always eating these amazing meals, and they cook their own stuff. That's awesome. You know, I'm a bachelor. I have very minimal skills in the kitchen, but I'm trying. But watching the shows, I'm picking up on things. I'm like, I could do that. I could make that. And so I've been experimenting in the kitchen lately. I'm starting to get good, especially with the ramen. I'm coming up with some good ramen dishes, but oh yeah. Yeah, BTS has me starting to want to be a good cook. You know, I see Jin, I see Suga all up in there. I'm like, I want to be a good cook. So I've been experimenting a little bit. I'm spending a little bit more time in the grocery store, adding more things to my grocery cart. So yeah, BTS has inspired me to be a good cook in there. Why are we talking about J-Hope's sister? Is she cute? Let me Google J-Hope's sister. What does she look like? Is she on the internet? J-Hope sister. What is she looking at? Is she on Instagram? Is she on Instagram? Yo, hey, hey, your sister's hot. Ah, oh, she's cute. She's cute. Oh, and she's got that happy energy like he does. Oh, look at that. Not quite like he does, but she's got it. Oh, look at her. Is she cute? J-Hope. Oh, what a cool big brother to have. Kimberly Mercado, please react to Keith's deathmatch challenge. What? What's Keith's deathmatch challenge? What's that mean? What does that mean? Is there a deathmatch challenge thrown my way? What are you talking about? Yeah, Hobie. Oh, your sister looks fun. She looks fun. Oh, Suga said that Hobie's sister's cute? That's funny. Is that on YouTube somewhere? Did Suga say Hobie's sister's cute? I gotta see that. Good night, Bomac. Hobie's sister likes Jimin. Wait, and she's engaged? Oh, she has a crush on JK and Jimin. And she's engaged. Huh. See, that's why, you know, when I ever get a chance to meet Jimin or JK and I have a girlfriend, she's just gonna have to wait in the car. Jimin, JK, all to myself. Yeah, I'd be a little concerned if I were Hobie, bringing my sister around the seduction masters. I don't know if I'd be too cool with that. I am a big brother, so I know what it's like. I'm like, if I brought my little sister around V, JK, or Jimin, are you kidding me? I'd be like, hey guys, don't you bite your lip, Jimin. Sis, go in the other room. Oh, she had dinner with V and J-Hope. Oh, she's older than Hobie? What? You said she was... Oh, she's older than him? I didn't know that. Hey, you can be older and have a crush on a younger dude. That's a thing now. That's a thing. Nuna. Nuna means older sister. Good word. She's a tiny little thing. She looks really tiny. She looks really tiny. Whoa, I got someone from Tibet here. I haven't heard Tibet. That's a first. Hello there. She's a grown woman, dude. She's 30. Oh, she's 30. Okay. Yeah, she's grown. She's grown. She has her own clothing line. Oh, okay. She's moving and shaking. She's doing her own thing. Do you, boo? Hobie's sister. Masterful Makeup LLC. There is an actress named Shin Dong-mi who looks just like J-Hope, who can pass as his sister. They even have the same personalities. Shin Dong-mi, huh? Shin Dong-mi. Ah! Woo! Oh my gosh. What? Holy Hobie. Ah! That is uncanny. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah. You are correct. You are correct, of course. Huh. That's amazing. Wow. They should do something together. That's amazing. Kessiana Palmer, good night, sweetheart. Get some rest. It's late where you're at. In the UK. I love you. Yeah, have you guys seen this Shin Dong-mi girl? Oh, that is incredible. Shin Dong-mi. Dang. No, guys, if you haven't seen this girl, you need to Google her right now. Shin Dong Mi. Shindongmi. 3 words. Look at Hobie. Well, hey. But can she dance, though? Can she dance? Now, if you tell me there's a twin of Jimin, I would be curious. Send her my way. Yes, I've seen the House of Army skit where Hobie looks adorable. Suga makes a good looking girl too. Yvette at Y just for me. That is a great name. Happy Friday. Thank you, Yvette. What are you doing? How you doing? Oh, guess what, guys? I'm going to be meeting one of my first subscriber patron later this month or next month or something. That's exciting. I'm finally getting to meet some of you. Yeah, if you guys are ever in Seattle, make sure you hit me up or something. I would love to meet up with you guys, talk BTS. That'd be cool. Take pictures. Hashtag DT Parker in the picture. Oh yeah, I wanna meet as many of you as I can. What? No, I don't want to Zoom chat. That's boring. I want to meet some of you actually in person, like the good old times. But yeah, I'm meeting one of my patrons later this month, I think. I forgot where she's from, but yeah, that'll be cool. Any of you guys ever in Seattle, hit me up. You live in Norway. It's not that far. You guys like my lumberjack shirt? It is ridiculously comfortable. It's so comfy. I have a yellow one just like this too. You'll probably see me wear it. Got to get ready for the winter. As you can see, I got my winter bedspread. All summer long, I've had the white bedspread, right? Very, very thin, perfect for the summer. Now, I got my winter fur. What are we talking about? Yoongi's legs? What did I miss? See, I turned my back on you guys for 2 seconds, and then we're on Yoongi's legs. Jeez. I have a lot of UK folks here. Over there in London. Annie K. Oh, you're in Ireland, are ya? Come to Ireland for me drinks and coffee. Okay, I'm there. What's Oli London? What's that mean? Oli London? What's that mean? All these inside things you guys are sharing. Oli London? What in the holy hell? Oh, Lord Jesus. What's the story with this dude? What? Oh, man. Did this guy get surgery to look like Jimin? What in the heck? He wants to be Jimin. Okay. Bro. I hate to break it to you, homie. You're not quite there yet. You're not quite there. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, what can you say? That's taking being a Jimin stan a little far. I thought you were actually going to show me a female version of Jimin, a Jimin lookalike woman. That would have been nice. Chase Park, how did you learn to become a good YouTuber and make videos? Oh, I just started making videos. I wasn't trying to be a good anything. I just started doing videos to get some video editing practice for the job that I had. And I started doing reaction videos because they were easy, they were quick, and turns out people like my face, so I kept doing them. So yeah, I actually wasn't trying to be a good YouTuber. But thank you for the question. Thanks for the super chat. Kat, hello from San Jose. Oh, now you're getting around to my area. I'm from the Bay. Yoongi Bai is here. Hubby is Chim Chim Stan. Your husband is a Jimin Stan? That's cute. Representing San Jose. Love that. I'm from the Bay. Denver, Colorado. You guys are awesome. I told you, like I've said before, it's like I'm traveling the world just sitting here in my room. You guys are from all over the world. And we're chatting it up on YouTube. Isn't this cool? Well, I'm about to go here in a few minutes. I want to hear about you guys. How are you guys doing in life? There's a lot of things going on. How are you guys dealing? Are you guys doing everything you guys have wanted to do? Are you guys pursuing your dreams, accomplishing stuff? That's what I want to know. Yeah, it's crazy times. But there's always time and there's always a way to accomplish things, whatever that thing is. You want to be a better husband, better wife, better brother, sister, father. You want to write a book. You want to finish something. See, that's the thing about BTS for me. BTS inspires me to do stuff, to accomplish things, to be a better person. And so, Julie's in school, see? In fact, a lot of you guys are finishing school, attending school, bettering yourselves in some way. I love to hear that. Because I know that that's what BTS does for me. Like I said, I'm becoming a better cook. Whatever it is, as long as you're trying to be better than you were yesterday. That's my big takeaway from BTS, is seeing how they're always trying to do. What? Hannah, did I miss your super chat? No, I didn't, did I? No way. Oh, there he is. Hannah PK, to cleanse your palate, there's a cute child actor, Han Hao Lin, that looks a little like Jimin. Han Hao Lin. Okay, let me do it. How old is that kid? Like 6? 5? He does not look like Jimin. He just has Jimin's cheeks. That's about it. That was cute, though. Thank you for sharing. Oh, my mom's on again. Lola Parker, what have you got to say, Mom? Looking forward to visiting family in the Philippines when we can travel again. Me too, Mom. I know I have a lot of cousins and stuff to see. Wow, my mom's still on here. That's pretty funny. Yep. And say hi to Big Lola, my grandmother. I know you're visiting her right now. Hope she's doing well. Thanks, Mom. And hi, Grandma, if you're watching. Big Lola. And thank you for not telling any embarrassing DT stories while you had the chance. I'm ending the chat now, so it's too late, so you can't tell any embarrassing DT stories. Maybe next live stream. I do live streams every 2 weeks or so, so if my mom is on there, make sure you don't say anything too embarrassing, Mom. Anyway, it's about that time, guys. Like I said, I hope you guys are accomplishing things, being a better person, learning a new skill, learning a new language, whatever it is, because that's how BTS inspires me. This is an exciting time in the world. Here in the States, you know what I'm saying. We'll see how the rest of this year goes. But no matter what, we have each other, we have BTS, and that's all we need. Anyway, till next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Peace.